Jason Cam. I'm here with Jan Levin. We're at Purity Products headquarters in Plainview, New York. Thanks for joining us today. Very busy show. We're going to be talking about an ingredient that I can guarantee once we tell you all the benefits and all the various things that it can do, you are going to want to try it. And we've got a great offer coming up later in the show, so do not go anywhere. But before I bring Jan on board, are you ready to play true or false? True or false? Mm-hmm. Is there a nutrient out there where even just a mild deficiency would be considered a public health crisis? Hint, the answer is true. Is there a nutrient that's hard to get in healthy amounts even when you eat a healthy diet? Yes, that's true. Is there a nutrient that may be more critical for our bones and muscles than even calcium? And if you want to guess again, the answer is, of course, yes, there is. And with us to give us the actual ingredient that we're talking about is my colleague, Jan Levin, president of Purity Products. And Jan is here to say that this mineral is not getting the attention it deserves in the media. And he's here to change that. He's going to tell us all about it today. Jan, welcome on board. What do you have for us today?
Well, Jason, thanks for the introduction. Great job there. I'm just so delighted to be a part today of this program. I call this a nutritional whodunit story of the highest caliber. It's a nutritional mystery story. And today it's all about connecting the dots. So what affects our heart, our arteries, our sleep, our muscles, our brain, our blood pressure and strength? The evidence is in, Jason. The mineral is magnesium. Mm-hmm. So today's show is all about magnesium, but getting into the intricacies a little bit so people can understand the magnitude of today's health story. And here's why I want us to be talking about magnesium more in the news. This is from the journal Open Heart, and it's from back in 2018. Recent stuff. The PubMed abstract headlines: a subclinical magnesium deficiency is a principal driver of cardiovascular concerns, and they call it, I quote, a public health crisis. So low magnesium status is pervasive, it's real, it's compounding health concerns that we already have. And get this, magnesium is very hard to measure in the blood. So most of us are walking around deficient. We don't even know it.
Wow. Now, you've been talking about magnesium for a long time, and Purity Products has offered magnesium for quite a while. We've got a hot new version of it that's better than ever. And as you said, magnesium is obviously imperative, but what you didn't mention is that it's very hard to measure, and most people don't realize that. So we're trying to connect the dots for our listeners, for our customers here. Tell me, what else can you share on this front? Because our customer, they're not seeing this story in the news. Right. It kind of reminds me of vitamin D a little bit.
I know. Right? And I reflect on that sometimes. And as I study magnesium, the story gets bigger and it gets more dramatic, because in 1994, researchers, the Journal of the American College of Nutrition, studied healthy elderly Norwegians, and the magnesium status that they looked at, they concluded, very hard to measure in a blood test, even when these were healthy people. Right. And even when the blood test looked like they were healthy, when they dug a little deeper, the magnesium levels were depleted. So what do? 50 to 80% of us are not getting enough magnesium in our diet. It's called a subclinical deficiency. You know, they have two types of deficiencies, and it's kind of an interesting term. They call it a frank deficiency. That's scurvy. If you don't have enough vitamin C, you have scurvy. If you have a frank deficiency of magnesium, that you can measure, but the subclinical deficiency affects so many different body parts, and it's very hard to measure. That's why I don't want to ignore this problem any longer.
Very, very interesting. People are deficient. They have no idea. The good news is we're going to be able to fix it for people today. Now, Jan, you're very passionate about magnesium, and you are on something of a mission here, and you have been obsessed with this for the last few weeks, I have to say. Ask anyone in the building at Purity Products, they will tell you all Jan is talking about is this magnesium issue, as he's been studying it and learning more about it. But you have made it your mission to help people get back the magnesium they need to be as healthy as possible. So as you said, even if you are a little short on magnesium, it's going to impact all sorts of things. You said like 10 or so things in the body.
Right.
Why don't you recap that for us?
I mean, I call it the alphabet of benefits, or the alphabet of health concerns, because when I started with A, I could literally go through the entire alphabet. I don't want to do that here, Jay, because I don't want you to get like bored. But let me just get started so you get the gist of what I'm saying. If you look at the A's, magnesium is absolutely essential for two things: artery health and ATP. When we use energy, we of course need to rely on ATP for that. That's cellular metabolism. We need magnesium. Our arteries crave magnesium because it helps relax the blood vessels. Here's an important point: calcium constricts, magnesium relaxes. So we need that magnesium for our heart. We need that magnesium for our blood vessels. It's incredibly important for our arteries. We want that healthy blood flow. For the A's, it's just about the arteries and the ATP. For the B's, blood pressure, blood sugar, don't forget brain function. Magnesium plays a crucial role in each one of those areas of health. Again, those are crucial: blood sugar, blood pressure, brain function. For the C, we get into the cardiovascular system, because when you want your heart to relax, if you want that healthy heart rhythm, guess what? Magnesium, absolutely pivotal. For the D's, it's not just about dreaming, and it's not just about doing things better. It kind of like to talk about healthy mood. But when they research the role of magnesium and healthy brain function, and they look in the area of mood, it is dramatic how magnesium can elevate the mood. We can't get into all the different health claims because, of course, dietary supplements are designed to support health. We don't want to talk about disease states. But when you think about low magnesium, you should be thinking about low mood. The research for people under age 65, I'm going to quote the headlines, and this is from healthline.com. They say the results of magnesium on the mood can be dramatic. Wow. So this is really, really big. When you think about sleep, I like to think about melatonin. We know that magnesium is crucial for healthy dreaming, healthy sleep, and sleep quality. I don't want to go through the whole alphabet, Jay. I was using that more as just a metaphor for how big the suite of benefits is that magnesium impacts.
Well, it's incredible. And we've been talking about this for years, that when you are missing out on certain vitamins and minerals and other nutrients, your body just doesn't function properly and you don't feel right. And there really is something in every letter of the alphabet here. Right. You know, it's really interesting. I had no idea that magnesium was involved in melatonin production. Melatonin is very popular for our customers. It really helps them sleep better. So that is a huge benefit. But you're only up to D, and you listed like 9 different benefits of magnesium. Why don't we just go to E? Because I can't wait to hear what you could have come up with. What is E? Let me guess. Energy?
Well, you got that right. Energy, when we think about energy and magnesium, of course, as crucial as CoQ10 is for energy production, magnesium is right there. Healthline reports magnesium is responsible for 600 biochemical reactions in the body. But we've talked about energy and magnesium. When you do the research for E, you also find exercise performance. This is what really struck me as a surprise. Wow. In one study in 2014, Jay, they looked at, this is in sports science, volleyball players who took 350 milligrams of magnesium per day boosted their ability to jump, and it enhanced their arm swinging movements. Of course, this is in volleyball, so I'm thinking maybe they were measuring serve speed or things like that. But by the way, these were people who didn't even have a magnesium deficiency. Wow. These were healthy, athletes. So these are absolutely crucial findings. And again, helps to build that case that magnesium no doubt about it. When you look at the list of foods that you would have to eat to have healthy levels of magnesium, perhaps some people can pull this off, but you're talking about the green leafy vegetables, boiled spinach, Swiss chard, mung beans, quinoa. How many mung beans do you eat?
Right.
chickpeas. So these are kind of odd ingredients to load up on a regular basis. And if you got them this week, are you going to get them next week?
Yeah, but not only that, people take certain drugs or the proton pump inhibitors. There are others, antacids, if you drink too much coffee, and this will actually deplete your body of magnesium, making your shortage even worse.
It's an absolute fact. Some of those key ingredients that we enjoy every day, they'd even have some side benefits like coffee, for some reason, deplete the body of magnesium levels.
Right.
And like you said, those antacids, if you need to take it, you need to manage your magnesium levels. So getting a dietary supplement that gets magnesium right, that's also been elusive for so many people.
Right. And I think now is a great time to bring up our new supplement. We call it Mag Blue. They are probably the most beautiful tablets we've ever had at Purity Products. There's a special technology, a coating technology that makes these very, very easy to swallow. I'm sure you'll get into that. So why don't you be the one to tell us about Mag Blue? Tell the audience about it.
Yeah, at its core, Jay, the idea behind Mag Blue is let's do something with magnesium that's never been done before. I mean, if you want to run out and get cheap magnesium, the magnesium carbonates and the sulfates, they're 4% efficient. So you wind up taking massive amounts, 4 or 5 big giant whopper pills to get a few hundred milligrams of magnesium. That's like the old technology. The magnesium bisglycinate buffered chelate, which is the latest technology, is 4 times more efficient. Wow. So you have much smaller tablets. We like that idea because our customers, when we do these surveys, they're like, don't give me those big tablets. I want the smaller ones. We added this slippery tech coating, which is a slippery technology to these beautiful blue tablets so that they go down faster and smoother than any tablet in the industry. But at its core, what makes Mag Blue unique is, sure, it has the 350 milligrams of this elite magnesium, and sure, it's in these beautiful blue small tablets, but we added vitamin D, 2,000 units. We added a little bit of zinc and boron and these blueberries, Jason.
Yeah, Jen, I love these. Tell everyone about these organic blueberries that we source from northern Canada. Talk about the bears for a second. I understand there are some issues with bears up there too sometimes.
Jay, what we do to get these blueberries, you would not believe. I mean, they come from way up north in Canada. The winters there, they are brutal. It's so harsh, these conditions, that our wild organic blueberries up there, they need to create their own antioxidant defense. And they are literally bursting with antioxidant power. And yes, there are bears up there. They love the blueberries too. So we got to be a little careful. But people love blueberries because they're so great for the brain. We actually call them brain berries. And when you use Mag Blue, you've got these blueberries. They're 200% more potent than regular blueberries in terms of their antioxidant power. That's why we call this formula Mag Blue, because of these super potent blueberries that are in here. And every time you take Mag Blue, you get these benefits. And you get benefits, Jay, from A to Z, from your arteries that are promoted, the energy, the healthy brain function, your cardiovascular health, healthy aging. Don't forget that better sleep we talked about, even muscle strength. We're going to get to that. Mag Blue is a healthy aging super formula, and you take it and you feel it.
Jan, let me do this real quick. Let me tell people how to get started with their $10 starter bottle. It's actually $9.95, and put this to the test. If you are one of the first 1,000 callers, we are going to send you your very own 30-day starter bottle of Mag Blue for less than $10. It's just $9.95. We're also going to give you free shipping. Free shipping, less than $10. What have you got to lose? Call us now. Our reps are standing by to take your order. So call right now, 1-800-218-6030. It's an easy number to remember, 1-800-218-6030. Mag Blue, we call it the little pill packed with big benefits. It's great to support your cardio health, your brain function, blood pressure, muscle strength, immunity, mood, circulation, sleep, relaxation. Jan went down the alphabet list. It does so much for so little. It costs $9.95, and you get to start and put it to the test. We're also, as a special bonus, going to include a free bottle of our awesome #1 best-selling, super delicious B12 energy melts. And with Super Saver, you save money. You'll never miss a day. We guarantee your satisfaction 100%. This offer is not, I repeat, not available in stores. It's not available online. You have to call this special radio hotline we've set up for today's show and be one of the first 1,000 callers. That number, 1-800-218-6030. Well, something we haven't really had a chance to focus on much is really important, and I know it's important to a lot of our customers and listeners, and that is getting a healthy night's sleep.
Yes.
And I mean, we know that magnesium plays an absolutely crucial role in this. And, I know as I get older, it does become harder and harder to get a good night's sleep. It's not just me. And when you don't sleep well, when you wake up tired, when you're irritable and moody, life is just not that good. So tell people how an easy solution here. Tell people how MagBlue is such an easy solution, an easy tool that they can use to powerfully promote a really, really good night's sleep and a deep, restful sleep.
I mean, at Purity Products, you know how it is. We're inspired by the science. We like to say, we're driven by the science, and we're actually inspired by nature. You look to PubMed at 500 milligrams of magnesium. Some of the clinical research back in December 2012, Jay, they looked at 46 older patients, and they were given magnesium supplements or a placebo over an 8-week period.
Mm-hmm.
The group that got the magnesium, they experienced a significant increase in sleep time and an increase in sleep efficiency.
And what is that?
They call sleep quality.
Right. And so what does that mean exactly?
What that means is they look at things like sleep latency. How quickly do you fall asleep? They look at the sleep quality. They look at REM sleep. They look at deep sleep. And then they can conclude your sleep is more efficient.
Right.
These are important biomarkers. We know that healthy sleep is correlated to things like healthy weight. It's correlated to healthy brain function. And if you don't get a good night's sleep and you feel tired, I mean, it's just a real sap on quality of life. So magnesium plays a crucial role in helping the body release melatonin. And when we get that melatonin, we get that natural, deeper, restful sleep. And that's what MagBlue can do for people. It supports that healthy sleep experience.
Right. And when it comes to sleeping, an issue that millions of people have, their legs can tighten up.
Yeah.
Magnesium has been long considered one of the go-to remedies to help keep your muscles calm and comfortable while you sleep. So that is something that definitely should not be overlooked. Now, Jan, let me read a couple of quick testimonials from our customers, our own customers who have used MagBlue, and then I'll remind people how they can get started with their $10 starter bottle. Here's Georgia from June 2020. She gives MagBlue 5 stars, and she says, I love this MagBlue product. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks, and I have had no leg or foot cramps. This hasn't happened to me in years. My sleep quality has improved immensely. Here's another one from Fitness in November 2020. She gives it 5 stars. She said, my sister got me using MagBlue. Gives me more get up and go during the day and helps me sleep at night. Nice to be able to have several vitamins combined into one that works so well together.
Hey, Jay, let me read 2 really quick. Here's a 5-star review from Don't Forget Your Magnesium. He writes in, I was looking for a good magnesium supplement with the right cofactors for maximum absorption. This MagBlue fit the bill. Love that it contains these super powerful blueberries. That's the icing on the cake. Thank you, Purity. Jay, this is also one of my favorite testimonials, maybe the cutest testimonial from New Jersey. 5 stars from Apple Spice. She writes in, I feel better than new money. Taking MagBlue with my poor sleeping habits has helped me sleep like a baby. An hour or so before lights out, I pop a few MagBlue and amazingly, lovely dreams. Here I come.
Let me tell everyone how to get started with MagBlue. We've got an amazing offer here today. And if you are one of the first 1,000 callers, we are going to send you your very own 30-day starter bottle of MagBlue for less than $10. It's just $9.95. we're also going to give you free shipping. Free shipping, less than $10. What have you got to lose? Call us now. Our reps are standing by to take your order. There's no obligation. So call right now, 1-800-218-6030. Again, 1-800-218-6030. Jan, let me ask you about this is one of the best studies that you'll ever see on magnesium. It's a Harvard study.
Yeah.
40,000 men. They looked at them over a period of 12 years. What an incredible study. And what the investigators found was a very positive relationship between magnesium and heart health. We haven't really talked much about heart health, but this is incredible. There's another study I want to point out. They looked at women aged 47 to 75. That is our customers' age right there. That's our age group. That's who's listening right now. And they found that higher magnesium intake was associated with a healthy heart rate and also, believe it or not, with healthy blood sugar balance, even healthy cholesterol levels. So for cardiovascular health, this is one of the best things you can do. Jan, connect the dots. Why is magnesium so important for our hearts?
Jay, again, it goes to that concept that calcium constricts, magnesium relaxes. We can't, because our diet is usually a little too rich with calcium related type foods, and we don't get that magnesium. If we don't have that ability for our blood vessels to relax, for our heart to relax, how can we experience that healthy heart rhythm? You know, magnesium was in the diet a century ago, but it's not here now, and it's very hard for us to get it. I think at its core, magnesium is the most unheralded of all of the heart nutrients. And of course, that includes fish oil and CoQ10. They're important. But if you miss out on the magnesium and your muscles are kind of not relaxed, you can imagine the heart is a muscle if you don't have healthy levels of magnesium. When they said, you know, in the research that we have a pervasive subclinical deficiency and it's a principal driver of cardiovascular concerns, they mean it. It's about blood pressure. It's about healthy heart rhythm. And if you are not mindful of getting magnesium in your nutritional regimen, you may pay a heavy price.
And what's insane is the studies are showing that as we get older, for seniors, magnesium 80% can be deficient in magnesium.
It's alarming. There's
like
another
everybody.
People say, well, let's have a little wine maybe at dinner. I like to have a glass of wine with dinner, but even moderate alcohol consumption, they did a study in Scandinavia back in 2001. Moderate alcohol consumption can lead to a subclinical magnesium deficiency. Taking too much coffee can exacerbate that magnesium deficiency. You know, knowledge is power. Right. Now you know. Now it's time to do something. Don't just stand there and say, you know what? I need to try to get a little, more magnesium in my diet somehow. Take advantage at $9.95 for the starter bottle. We're saying we believe this is going to make such a dramatic difference in your life that we want you to try it basically at our cost so that you can be a believer and see and experience the benefits for yourself.
Jan, we are almost out of time. We've got about a minute. Why don't we wrap up here? Explain what's at stake here. Why should people take us up on this great offer for $10 to try MagBlue? Why?
At its core, I think today's takeaway message is this. If you are low mag, if you have low magnesium, and we know that a subclinical deficiency is pervasive in our society, you're robbing yourself of the energy, the spring, the brain function, the good mood, the healthy joints that is rightfully yours. You're paying a tax that you don't have to pay. And so nobody wants to pay a tax that they don't have to pay, whether it's your blood pressure or your blood sugar or your heart rate or nerve transmission or that mood or sleep. I mean, to sleep, perchance to dream. I mean, we all want to wake up feeling fresh. If you don't put that magnesium back, I'm a firm believer that your health is going to suffer. MagBlue solves the problem very elegantly. Small tablets instead of big tablets, 18% efficiency instead of 4% efficiency. The addition of those brain berries to give you that boost that you really deserve. So we tell people, try MagBlue today, see what it's all about, see what all the excitement and buzz is, and I believe you're going to be a Mag believer too.
I believe it. I'm a believer. And that was a great presentation. Let me tell everybody how to get started. If you are one of the first 1,000 callers, we are going to send you your very own 30-day starter bottle of Mag Blue for less than $10. It's just $9.95. We're also going to give you free shipping. Free shipping, less than $10. What have you got to lose? Call us now. Our reps are standing by to take your order. So call right now, 1-800-218-6030. It's an easy number to remember, 1-800-218-6030. Remember, Mag Blue is unlike any magnesium product on the market because it uses the elite, super concentrated 18% magnesium, not the cheaper stuff Jan was talking about that's not well absorbed. But not only that, Mag Blue is amplified with vitamin D, zinc, and the super potent blueberries that Jan discussed, which are very, very powerful for supporting healthy brain function. Mag Blue, we call it the little pill packed with big benefits. It's great to support your cardio health, your brain function, blood pressure, muscle strength, immunity, mood, circulation, sleep, relaxation. Jan went down the alphabet list. It does so much for so little. It costs $9.95, and you get to start and put it to the test. We're also, as a special bonus, going to include a free bottle of our awesome #1 best-selling, super delicious B12 energy melts. You just put it right under your tongue, let it melt, and it helps you stay energized and feel your best all day long. It's your free bonus gift. And with Super Saver, you save money. You'll never miss a day. We guarantee your satisfaction 100%. This offer is not, I repeat, not available in stores. It's not available online. You have to call this special radio hotline we've set up for today's show and be one of the first 1,000 callers. That number, 1-800-218-6030. Again, 1-800-218-6030. I'll say it one more time slowly for those writing it down. 1-800-218-6030. We'll catch you next time on Purity Products Radio. Thank you for joining us.
The preceding was a paid advertisement by Purity Products. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Sunday morning and great gospel music. 107.5 WBLS.